There's a theory circulating online that if you include a bag of Swedish fish with whatever you're sending in for IT repairs, you will get your item back twice as fast as you would otherwise. Is this true? Someone found out.
The Swedish Fish Company found
So
out.
I do want to point out that while Vice did do this video, it was sponsored by Swedish Fish. But this is an idea that has been circulating around on Reddit and different forums, which is if you do this, if you include a bag of candy, it also doesn't need to be Swedish Fish, by the way, which I found out later. Just
That's too specific. I was like,
well, what they did was they looked up in forums and like they found out like employee numbers and asked like, what's your favorite candy? And one person specifically said Swedish Fish. So they included a bag for them, you know, a little treat. And did it work out? One reporter from Vice found out. Let's take a look.
Hey, shipping and receiving?
We are usually the first people and the last people to see all the hard drives and computers that go in and out here.
Is it common for anybody to send like a memento, say some candy or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We did a recovery for the NHL.
Oh,
so
right
they sent
on.
us a Zamboni in the actual box when the job came in.
Yeah, candy though is common. I think it just to be a gift and hope that we do the best that we can. It's a little scary sometimes.
People say, oh, there was water damage.
Yeah.
And we find out later that it was dropped in a porta potty.
So it must be pretty relieving to get a gift instead.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Way better than a toilet phone, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a toilet phone, and everyone wants candy.
Sure.
But what was interesting in the video, which I found out by watching the full version, was that it wasn't necessarily the idea of, you know, giving something like when people put cash in, for instance, versus putting in like a treat, like candy or a toy, like we saw in the video. The candy or toy would always result in the faster, well, not always, but more likely resulted in the faster turnaround time, meaning this is a symbol of kindness, a symbol of someone, you know, being nice, giving a gift, thinking of you, being thoughtful. And if you think about it, they're going to receive tens, hundreds, thousands of different pieces of hardware to fix. If yours is a little bit different and seems to be from someone who is nice, there is an incentive for them to be nice to you right back.
Sure. And I think in the video, which is real long, by the way, 10 minutes, woof.
That's why I just shortened it out.
Sure. They also tried, they did studies on if someone gave money or if someone gave a note that said, hey, this is what's on this hard drive and this is why it's important. Like sometimes it worked, but only if it was a mail order place. If it was a brick and mortar, they were like, we can't accept, like, what are you doing? Like, it's more, they feel like it's a bribe, like they're trying to get something free from them or something.
The cash definitely seems like a bribe, as most bribes are cash.
That's the definition of
But I think it just showed that human kindness is more likely to be rewarded by with the same in turn instead of a bribe or you know, begging.
Yeah,
Which
it's
I
more
think
like,
is what the
hey,
nice
I
note is.
appreciate you, guy who probably doesn't get to see anybody, just boxes, you know. So this is me helping you.
Let's be
Because you helped
friends. We're all
me.
people. We
I've never
forget
heard-
that sometimes.
I've never heard this before, but it makes sense. Like I've never tried it.
I've heard this before, and I've also heard that if you send something with like, it looks like a kid wrote it, like with crayon
Oh, yeah,
drawings,
I've heard that,
they'll
though.
be nicer
Yeah.
and treat the fragile warning with more respect than they would normally. I don't know the veracity of that one. I need to
some
get
crappy
Crayola
handwriting.
to sponsor a video that I do to see if that actually
Come on, Crayola.
much in the vein of what Vice did. I get it though. I mean, I get it. People like it when people are kind to each other.
Yeah.
And you know, we sometimes forget people are people and that we all like to be treated nicely sometimes. So I definitely understand this. I don't know if this is 100% a proof. But if you have ever sent anything along with your computer or your hardware, or maybe not even in that field, like your shoe, something like that, I want to know what happened. Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.